we're gonna be reacting. I mean, not reacting. Sorry. We're gonna be ranking the Mission Impossible movies. All right. This is definitely something that I've been wanting to do since the 8th one came out. But I feel like since a good amount of time already passed since the 8th one came out, you know, we're gonna rank these. So we're ranking them. We got the first Mission Impossible. All right. First Mission Impossible. I will tell you right now, it's actually pretty good. It's a good start, honestly, but I will admit, for me personally, it's not my favorite, alright? I will give it an A, though. I will give that movie an A. I feel like that movie does deserve the A spot just because it's what started it all, honestly. That's my personal opinion. Now, Mission Impossible 2, on the other hand, alright? I'm gonna give it an S. I'm gonna give Mission Impossible an S because it actually was a decent movie, honestly. I love Mission Impossible 2, alright? I thought that one actually was pretty cool. Now, Mission Impossible 3, it was a good movie, but I feel like this movie kind of loses me in some type of way because I don't really remember too much of the movie, honestly. And I feel like it's because all the rest of the movies, you know, kind of, I don't know, they like kind of intertwine in some type of way, you know, but this one feels lost in all of the movies, honestly, in my personal opinion. So I don't want to give it a C because I don't think it's that generally that bad, honestly. But yeah, I'll give it a C. I'll at least give it a C. Ghost Protocol though. Ghost Protocol. That goes on an S. I don't know what's this ranking here. Why is this? I'm gonna delete this one. Yeah, man, Ghost Protocol. Such a goated movie, honestly. Ghost Protocol definitely is one of the best, honestly, when it comes to the Mission Impossible. And again, just yeah, it was generally a good movie. I think people can agree with me with that. Rogue Nation though, I'm gonna give Rogue Nation an A, cause it wasn't that bad, you know. Do I think it's better than the first one? Nah. I'm gonna give Rogue Nation an A because although it was good, it was just extra long, yo. That movie was just extra long. For me personally, it was too long. It was kind of too long. It definitely could have get cut short, honestly, but at the end, it was alright. I thought it was an alright movie, alright? It's not the best. I will say it's not the best. Fallout, though. Fallout. Bro. This might be a little bit of a hot take, but Fallout, honestly, I do think it's better than Ghost Protocol. Alright? It's literally right there on edge, honestly. That's what I think, honestly, when it comes to this movie. Because Fallout, it wasn't that bad of a film. No, it was just really good. But I do think it's one of my favorite Mission Impossible films, honestly. I will say that. Now, the Dead Reckoning movie, part 1, Enter the Reckonings. I will say, it's not that bad of a movie. I actually really did like it. Haley Atwell. I say. I'm gonna put it there on S. Because I do think it's a good movie, honestly. I really do think it's a good movie. But, yeah, it's just... The reason why I don't think it's better than Ghost Protocol and Fallout is generally because it's... I don't know how to really explain it, but like, I feel like with this movie, you know, the action was there. It definitely was. It gave me Ghost Protocol vibes a little bit, you know, but I still think Ghost Protocol is kind of like superior in its own way, you know. Now, The Final Reckoning, alright? I'm gonna give it an A. I love this movie a lot, don't get me wrong. I really did, but I'm gonna be completely honest. With this movie, I felt kind of like, I don't know how to really describe it. I'm getting distracted because I'm getting mad messages right now. I don't know why. Yeah, with this movie, you know, like, it was good. Don't get me wrong, but it did feel a little extra long. Now thinking about it, though, I think I will put the first, yeah, I think I'll put that on B, honestly. Again, with Mission Impossible 8, right? It's a good movie, don't get me wrong, I really loved it. But there was a certain part in the movie that kind of made me feel a little bit, like, off-putting about it, I will say. And that was just how kind of, they had, like, about 20 minutes of them, like, planning a mission. And that could have been easily summed up, honestly. And I think that's what kind of tanks the movie a little bit, in my personal opinion, honestly. But overall, though, it was a good movie. It generally was. And I think it does deserve at least the top of A, honestly. Not S specifically, but at least the top of A. But that is my ranking for the Mission Impossible movies. Let me know how you guys would rank this, honestly. And let me know if I have a decent ranking, honestly. I'll definitely probably get a couple of comments saying that, like, you're weird for this or weird for that. But honestly, this is just my personal ranking of the Mission Impossible films.